Quiet on set. Rolling! Action!
The BFI Film Academy is
life-changing,
eye-opening, unique,
inspiring, encouraging,
inclusive,
diverse,
helpful,
motivational,
and loads of fun.
The BFI Film Academy is for talented 16 to 19-year-olds. We deliver 50 courses across the UK. They gain specialist skills on our courses so that they can work towards a career in the film industry.
They want to learn about the different roles in the industry, and they want to learn about the next steps, and they want to learn about getting their foot in the door. This provides them with a really good opportunity.
We offer specialist courses in documentary, animation, script writing and craft skills.
How are you feeling anyway?
Alive.
We've talked to editors, directors.
It gives you much more of a rounded appreciation of what goes on the film set.
We work with cameras and boom mics.
Learning from people who are at the top of their game.
It's given me hands-on experience and contacts as well.
At the time I didn't have any film experience and they still gave me that first chance.
We've had masterclasses with professionals and they talk to us about how they began.
It's great to finally have a sense of community. People from all sorts of places come together and relate to each other.
The young people that graduate have access to a number of opportunities, which includes mentoring programs and a traineeship program.
We place young people in the industry. We work with Lucasfilm, we've worked with Disney, and we've worked with Eon on Bond.
The BFI Film Academy gives Lucasfilm such a passionate group of people. It enhances creativity and innovation on our sets.
It got me the role of script trainee on The Rise of Skywalker.
I would never have been on Black Widow if it hadn't have been for the Academy.
The alumni care is so strong.
Definitely helped me to create my own production company for marginalised groups.
If you want to do film, it's something you should definitely look to do.
It opens a lot of doors.
I'm loving this experience.
We want to make sure that voices are heard from across the UK, and we want to make sure that the BFI Film Academy supplies the next generation of young filmmakers to the film industry.
Hello and welcome to the BFI Academy 2021 online premiere. I'm Amber Thorpe and I'm a filmmaker based in Plymouth, and I've been leading the Academy this year. I work in the sound and the camera department.
My name's Ashley Thorpe and I'm the assistant tutor. I'm an Exeter-based animator, director and illustrator who is perhaps best known for my work in the horror genre. My first film, Borley Rectory, was released last year.
Just for those of you wondering what the BFI Academy is, we are a funded short course run through the British Film Institute to encourage 16 to 19-year-olds interested in film to experience making their own short film. Through this course, we give students the opportunity to engage with industry professionals, content makers, and local production houses to enhance their understanding of our industry. The students have just a few weeks to plan and produce a short film. Alongside a hands-on guided practical experience, students gain an NFC Level 2 qualification, a widely recognised certification on experience on a film set. From here, students are able to step onto any film set or any BFI residency.
This year, we saw our industry suffer as COVID-related lockdown shut down many film and TV productions. But that didn't stop our students. Despite constant adversity, the group not only completed their films, but did so with great enthusiasm and an enormous sense of camaraderie. We are so incredibly proud of everything that this year's group has achieved. It is nothing short of commendable.
Thank you to everyone who took part this year. We are incredibly proud, like Ashley said, and we can't wait to see what you guys are up to. But without further ado, here's our first film.
I wanted to make stuff over the summer and make stuff during 2020, and I kind of lost the ability to do that, and I lost a lot of my chances. It gave me a chance to make something and like work on something in a way that I didn't have previous.
Have some experience with sort of practical filmmaking, and I sort of just wanted to generally meet some like-minded people my age who had a passion for film, and we could all sort of enjoy working on something.
The best day on set was definitely the day where we were shooting in the park, because even though the conditions were awful, it kind of felt like everything was coming together, and it was the last proper day of shooting. I feel like I'd grown a lot more from day one of shooting, and it was the day where I kind of felt that I was performing best in my role. The spirit was quite high because everyone was like, oh, it's coming together. And then we also watched back some of the clips at the end of the day. It showed us what we'd done and made us feel like we'd accomplished something.
My confidence has grown generally, but in filmmaking, definitely, it's taught me something. It taught me skills that are probably transferable skills, which probably I would not have learned anywhere else.
Because sound often sort of goes unnoticed in a film, maybe how it would be sort of designed. So I know in like A Quiet Place for the monsters, they like tasered some grapes. So it's like these inventive sort of ways of making sound that we did on the day of the day jam, and I thought, yeah, that was really, really fun, that part of it.
It was like my first time on a set and working together and everyone working out what we had to do as a team. It was just like a fun day of bonding with the group, I guess, in a way we couldn't have done before.
The master classes really helped as well in sort of boosting sort of filmmaking sort of knowledge, as well as practice, putting that into place. The practical lighting masterclass sort of helped a lot to try and get a good look with shots, whether you're using fill lights or any side lights or anything like that. Yeah.
And then we had to work in somebody else's house to film certain shots. And I think, like, for example, we weren't used to some of the spaces in the house. So, like, for example, the bathroom was really, really small, and Poppy had to climb on the sink in order to get the shower shot.
I don't think we all realised how long it would take to set up as well. So it was quite challenging because we were thinking, oh no, like, are we going to run out of time? We need to, you know, get a move on. And it got slightly stressful, even though there was no need to be stressed out because it was literally the first day.
I thought you were going to say the rain day.
Oh yeah, that was challenging. That was challenging, yes. Yeah, with the sunlight and then the constant changing of clouds and oh dear, and thunder and lightning. Yeah, that was a challenge.
One thing I was worried about was, oh, it will take up my weekend. It kind of like made the weekend because you make friends there, and actually it's just a fun part of your weekend. It's the fun part as well. Even if you don't want to go into like actual filmmaking, it's still an opportunity where you learn stuff, you make friends, it's fun. I just don't know why you wouldn't do it.
It's an experience that you can't really find anywhere else. It gives you opportunities, gives you knowledge. It's really like a master collection of every aspect that you would learn over the course of maybe years if you're doing it yourself, and that's like an opportunity that I guess you can't really find anywhere else.
She won't bite, you know.
Sorry?
My dog. She won't bite, you know. Not since she was a puppy. You know, she's never been able to. You see, quite safe.
Right. You meant your dog?
Of course I meant my dog. What did you think I was talking about? I'm Elliot, by the way. And this is Storm.
Okay. Cool.
This is the part of the conversation where, you know, you tell me your name. I mean, you don't have to tell me your name, but, you know, pulling teeth is a little bit easier.
Listen, I wasn't asking for a conversation, was I?
Well, at least my dog likes you. I only take her out for a walk because she gets a bit lonely at home. Howling away, don't you? See you later.
To my dearest darling Miles, I loved you dearly from the minute I saw you. And I know things must be very difficult right now, so please stay strong. I want you to know that my life is over, but yours isn't. You have to keep on living. It will make me happy to know that you found happiness with someone else after I've gone more than anything. These are my dying wishes. And I know it will be hard for you to hear them, but I want someone else to enjoy being with you as much as I have. You were the best thing that ever happened to me. But you have so much left to give. Sending you my love from here to eternity. Jack.
Back again, thingy-mabob, whatever your name is.
My name is Miles. And yeah, how could I not come back and see Storm? Hey, Storm.
Well, she's certainly taken a liking to you.
Yeah, she has. Listen, Elliot, I feel like I need to apologise to you. You know, how I was with you yesterday. I've been going through some stuff recently, and I mean, I guess I just haven't been handling it very well.
You don't have to explain yourself to me. I know I can be a bit full on sometimes.
No. You were lovely and talkative. You actually remind me of a friend of mine. And Storm, well, she's just out of this world, isn't she?
Was he nice?
He was the best. Listen, I was thinking...
Oh, did it hurt?
It did, yeah. It really did.
What were you thinking?
Well, I mean, please tell me if I'm being too forward. But I'm free most days at the moment. And I remember you said Storm is all alone and well, you've been working all the time, and I was just wondering if maybe, well, I love dogs, and I was just wondering if maybe I could take Storm out in the days. I mean, I've been pretty lonely recently, and it'd be helping me way more than it'd be helping you.
You know what, Miles? I've got a good feeling about you. Oh, blimey, is that the time? Which way are you walking?
I live on Vault Street.
Oh, nice, I'm going about that way. We can walk around and maybe see where you live. You could take Storm now if you'd like. I'm sure she'd rather be with you than stuck in my flat howling at me.
Before the course, I would have said that I had absolutely no confidence. I was sort of panicking every time I picked up a camera just because I had no idea where to start. Now I'm pretty confident and I'd say I'm happy. I sort of know how the film industry works a lot better, and now I want to enter the film industry. I'd be confident to do.
I really wanted to get involved in directing and the creative side of just being on set and just seeing everything that happens and all the thought processes and all the practical sides as well. I just wanted to get involved in as much as I could.
So we had a cinematographer called Ivan come in to visit, Ivan Grayling, and he was really inspiring. He led a workshop that was like quite heavily based on lighting, and it sort of made me see that aspect of filmmaking in a whole new way. I'd never seen filmmaking in before, and it was really nice to see sort of the practical demonstrations he gave us. It really sort of put it into sort of perspective for me, really.
The best day on set was definitely both days filming. The scene in the bathroom, just found the perfect angle straight away, and our cinematographer was just like, yes, that's the one, and we all knew we had found such a great shot so quickly, and it was such a rewarding experience.
Making all the shot lists and sort of working with a group in that way was a very new experience, and it was good fun, and it was challenging, sort of picking it up as you go along. But I've always seen that as sort of the best way to learn. So even though we were learning as we were doing it, and we weren't sort of told before, do this, it was a really good way to see what worked.
The most challenging day on set was definitely the last day of pre-production, when we really had some scheduling problems and we had to make sure that everything was just going to be ready against all the odds. We had actors dropping out and trying to get sure we fitted everything in. Our producer was definitely very organized in trying to find out how we were going to get around actors not being on certain days. And the mentors were all really helpful. We all sat down and really worked together to make sure it was all going to be ready for filming.
Do it. I mean, I'm really glad I did it. It was a really good experience. The lecturers were amazing. And even doing it throughout COVID and throughout lockdowns, we still were able to do so much. So I'm sure if you're doing it out of lockdown, it's going to be even more amazing.
This has grown so much. I was able to take a more of a leadership role and really kind of felt like I could give my creative thoughts without feeling embarrassed or anything, and I could really just show my ideas to everyone and listen to everyone else's, and it was a really collaborative experience. Going into the film industry is something that I've been interested in pursuing for a long time, and I really wanted to know if this was right for me and if this was a career that I really wanted to go into, and it was.
I'm right here, Mum. Just give me a moment. I know. I know.
Come on, man.
Charlie, where did you go? Please, Charlie, I need help to get
Move your legs, Mum. Just
back.
bring him round. I know. No.
Who's at the door? Where did you go?
Right.
It's all throughout my back. Here. Please, Charlie. Please stop.
We'll just...
Annoying, isn't it?
It's funny.
Saturday, come on.
No, not today, mate.
Boring. It is. What's wrong with you? Wait, over here.
Look, let's just not do this now. Yeah?
Oh, man.
You get some painkillers.
What?
Anything will do.
You seem fine.
Look, my head is killing me. Just do it.
No, I can't be bothered, man. Let us in, yeah?
No. Look, if you just go and do it, maybe I'll come out tonight.
Alright, man. All right there?
Yeah, fine. Try minding your own business, yeah?
Charlie?
Yeah?
Who was it?
Suraj.
Oh. How is he?
It's fine.
You going to be seeing him soon?
I might go out this evening, Mum.
What?
What's this?
For your headache?
Yeah, I sent my mate for some.
Yeah, I know, but if you need some now.
No, thanks. I don't need your handouts.
Just give them to your mum, yeah?
Excuse me?
Take them!
We're fine, thank you.
You need to swallow your pride. Give yourself a break for once, yeah? Jesus, slow down. Your headache gone now, yeah?
Yeah, a bit.
Where were you going then?
No, I just thought I'd come out and meet you, you know? You got him?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll see you later, yeah?
I'll let you know.
Alright, man. See ya.
What's going on?
Charlie.
What the hell is going on?
Charlie, this is Shane from next door.
You know him?
Well, yeah. He helps from time to time.
Helps?
When you're out?
What do you mean out?
Charlie, what you do for your mum is incredible.
Get out.
Charlie? Shane helps. He helps a lot.
I help, Mum.
Oh, yeah, of course you do, Charlie.
No one's doubting that, Charlie. I'm certainly not, but, you know, it's okay to look for a bit of help. There's nothing...
I don't need help.
From me, maybe not, but there's nothing wrong with wanting help.
So what, you're going to pay for that, yeah?
Oh, Charlie, that's not what he meant.
So what, he just comes round now?
I don't know what. You're as much a part of this as much as me. We need something that works for both of us.
It does work.
Oh.
We're fine. I'm fine. And look, you can't just come in here and give my mum drugs.
No, right.
I'm going. Sorry. I shouldn't have come in. We need to talk about this again, alright?
You can't just come and give her drugs. You don't know what else she's had today. She could have had anything. You don't know. I know. It's just my responsibility, not yours or anyone else's.
Hey. Come here. Do you know how hard it is for me to have you looking after me all the time? It's not right. You should be out enjoying yourself. I don't know. Doing whatever it is that Suraj does. But instead you're here. Every day you're here.
I want to be here, Mum.
Oh, I know that. And in a way, there's no one I'd rather have look after me than you. But you're not responsible for me. Not all the time. You need to look after yourself too. How about this time you give yourself a break, eh? I'd like you to.
All right now.
Okay.
Perhaps another time.
Hey, you recovered from the headache, yeah?
Not just yet. Still kicking about.
Right.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
I'll call you tomorrow, yeah? Maybe do something then.
Speak soon, Charlie.
Like a crucial thing that the course did tell me was that I was more interested in particular aspects of filmmaking than I originally thought. I thought I'd be more into the editing aspects of filmmaking, but I ended up getting the sound design role on the course, and that proved to be what I was into. It's quite good in terms of just clarifying what you're into in terms of filmmaking and what's important to you, and what you actually enjoy as well.
I wanted to have the opportunity to work in a collaborative environment in film, because my experience before that had been very much independent and solo project based, and I just wanted to have the experience of what it felt like to be part of a crew and a cast, like working with the cast as well. Yeah, I wanted to get a sense of like community and collaboration.
Since the academy started, I've worked as a runner, a camera operator, a sound recordist. I've done a couple of different things. I realised that film was actually something that I wanted to experiment with and study, and I've had access to equipment, and so I've been able to make whatever comes into my brain, really. So I've been able to make fiction and documentaries, video essays. I was in the application process of speaking to Disney about getting a traineeship. Even despite coronavirus, one of the great things about being a BFI Film Academy alumni is you get access to all these different virtual events, workshops, lectures. I got to go to a round table with BAFTA-winning producers, so that was also really great.
For my role as a director, it just gave me such an invaluable insight into, you know, patience it takes, and also a kind of sense of mutual respect as well. I think there's an idea that there's a hierarchy within like the filming environment, and so what I've taken away from that and applied to the beginnings of my own film career is a respect for each individual skill and assets to the crew as a whole.
I was able to, like, through the Plymouth course, get on the national BFI course. The course does definitely offer some opportunities and gateways into other aspects of the industry.
Firstly, obviously, do it. Apply. There is nothing to lose and everything to gain. Don't be put off just because you feel like you're too new to film or you don't have enough experience, because it's really not what matters. When I did it, I virtually had no film experience other than playing around with my own camera. I was really a theatre actor, and so I wasn't even a maker. It was quite a big transition. But just what really matters is your willingness to learn and work hard. That was one of the wonderful things about the academy, was there were young people from all sorts of different backgrounds with different levels of experience, and for that it was a really great networking opportunity.
It will challenge you, but in a way that makes you a better filmmaker at the end of the course. And at the end of the day, this course is about, you know, encouraging young people to get into the industry, and so it will be a lot of fun. It will be educational, but it will be a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, I played football and just like hang out with my dog and stuff.
What do you want to do when you're older?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Why don't you know?
What's your favourite film?
Your spirit animal? I would say a penguin. It's a weird spirit animal, but it's a penguin is a bird that doesn't fly. And I think with me, it's just constant misconceptions with me.
What about the vegetables that aren't vegetables that are fruit?
They're my favourite fruits. I love peppers and cucumbers and tomatoes.
I have 4 dogs and a cat, so it's quite busy.
The hell did I just do? Oh.
Thank you so much for watching this year's films. We are so proud of everything they have achieved, and we wish them the best for their future in whatever role that may be. We also want to thank all of our visiting lecturers, our writers, learning support, fire marshals, actors, casting, everyone that worked with us on the BFI Academy this year. Thank you very, very much.
And also to our mentors, Louisa and Connor, for supporting the students and going the extra mile on their productions. And to our project manager, Lucy, for all of your support and guidance.
And to our students, thank you so much for making this year an exceptional year. If you'd like to find out more about the BFI Academy next year, just head to the BFI Academy website. Bye!